Hillary missing after what was just found on body in horrific explosion. Even Dems are done with her now. It's truly startling, the massive trail of dead bodies that keep accumulating around Hillary Clinton, as this crooked swamp wench will simply kill off anyone who gets a little too cozy with her secrets. Now, an investigative journalist who had just exposed Hillary's latest scandal has just been found murdered after being blown to smithereens after a rigged car bomb detonated just moments after the journalist drove away from her residence. Several months ago, investigative journalist Daphne Caruana Galizia was behind the massive leak of 11.5 million documents called the Panama Papers that revealed how a Panama law firm helped some of the richest people from around the world establish offshore tax havens on the Central American country. This illegal scheme allowed crooked politicians like Hillary Clinton to avoid paying taxes, as they'd simply stash massive amounts of cash in Panama. Now it appears as though Hillary is yet again behind another brutal murder, as she continues to prove she will do whatever it takes to keep her dirty laundry from being aired. Immediately after news broke of Galizia's horrific murder, alarm bells around the world immediately went off, with political pundits immediately labeling Galizia's death a political murder. Shocking doesn't begin to describe this, journalist Mark Micallef wrote, where it's believed that Galizia was blown up by a bomb that was being remotely controlled and detonated by an IED. In the weeks leading up to her murder, Galizia had told authorities that she was being constantly harassed and threatened with her life, ABC News reported. Caruana Galizia had been sued for libel because of various articles she wrote on her blog, Running Commentary, and she had filed a report with the police 2 weeks ago that she was receiving threats. Monday evening's Parliament session was scrapped except for briefings about the bombing scheduled to be given by Mr. Muscat and opposition leader Mr. D'Elia. Disturbingly, Galizia's death is already being tied directly to Hillary Clinton. Bernie Sanders was very vocal in calling Hillary out for her offshore account last year, where the Democratic senator had publicly vowed to prosecute Hillary to the full extent of the law if he was elected as president, Politico reported. Responding to the 11.5 million documents leaked this week showing how a Panama law firm helped some of the world's wealthiest people establish offshore tax havens on the Central American country. The so-called Panama Papers, Bernie Sanders on Tuesday vowed to end the Panama Free Trade Agreement, tying Hillary Clinton to the same policies that he claimed fostered the practice. The Panama Free Trade Agreement put a stamp of approval on Panama, a world leader when it comes to allowing the wealthy and the powerful to avoid taxes, the Vermont senator said in a statement released through his campaign, adding that he has been opposed to it from day one. Vowing to use his authority as president to terminate the Panama Free Trade Agreement within 6 months, Sanders said his administration would conduct an immediate investigation into U.S. banks, corporations, and wealthy individuals who have been stashing their cash in Panama to avoid taxes. If any of them have violated U.S. law, my administration will prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law, he said. This startling incident comes on the heels of another murder that Hillary suspected of being behind. At the end of August, State Department and federal agent employee Kurt Smolek's decaying corpse was pulled from the Potomac River. Smolek was hot on the trail, exposing Hillary's ties to Pizzagate, as well as her ties to a human child trafficking ring in Cambodia. Cambodia is a country that is infamous for their human trafficking, child sex trafficking, and child sex tourism. The location where Smolek was stationed was a hotspot of this type of illegal activity, and it's possible that he had been privy to some damning information on Hillary Clinton. Yet another state employee is found mysteriously dead, his body pulled from the Potomac after being reported missing. This is related to Pizzagate as a possible ties to the child trafficking and the criminals behind the numerous emails and fraud-related mysterious deaths. There are clear links to overseas child trafficking hotspots. Recent mysterious deaths related to the DNC Clinton email scandal links to Clinton's State Department. Yet another state employee is found mysteriously dead. Yeah. It's repeated. That's him here. How many more people who crossed Hillary will end up dead? It appears as though the massive trail of dead bodies will keep accumulating as long as Hillary Clinton is still alive. I mean, this is like, this is like a freak show here, you know? Oh, yeah, that was that. That's boring. But actually, I mean, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. And YouTube is going to have a field day once I put this up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.